शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं यो नित्यं अच्युतपदाम्बुज युग्मरुक्म व्यानहतस् तदितराणि त्रिनयमेने अस्मत् गुरो भगवतोऽस्य दयैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे. Today first we'll start with the Achyutashtakam bhajan. I'll teach you. You can repeat after me. And then because today is Ramanavami, we'll sing Ramanama Vembu. Okay. First we'll start with Achyutashtakam. Right. So who composed the Achyutashtakam?
Sri Adi Shankaracharya.
Very good, Kritika. It was composed by Sri Adi Shankaracharya on Krishna. Right. It's 8 stanzas of Achyutashtakam. I think we learned 2 stanzas. We'll learn 2 or 3 more today. And then let's continue the rest in the next class. Okay. Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayan
Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam.
Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam.
Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam.
Krishna Damodaram
Damodaram
Vasudevam Harim Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim. You see this Achyutashtakam, right? Every word is a name of Krishna. Achyutam Keshavam. We say Achyuta is a name of Krishna. Keshava is a name of Krishna. See how many names Krishna has. How many names does Anirudh have? Only one, no? Usually people have 3 names. One name, Shastrottama name they have. One nickname you will have at home. You know what is my nickname at home? My nickname is Abhi at home. Vakana, come and sit. That is another name, right? Venkata Krishna Sharma is a name. Okay, very good. So, similar to that, Krishna. So, similar to that, Krishna is so loved by everyone that he has so many names because he kills a lot of Rakshasas. No, when he kills one Rakshasa, there was one Rakshasa called as Madhu, and Krishna killed that Madhu Rakshasa, and he got the name Madhusudana. Madhu means the Rakshasa's name. Sudana means one who did the vadam of the Rakshasa. So he is called Madhusudana. Right? Your friend name is Madhuva. Okay. So Madhu also in Sanskrit, for one word we can have multiple meanings. So Madhu also means gentle and soft and all that. Right? So Madhura we say. So not that city name. Madhura in Krishna in Sanskritam means like nice to listen, like lovely, sweet. Right? So we have multiple meanings for a given word in Sanskrit based on in which context you are using, which line you are using it, and all that. Based on that, it has multiple things. If you use in line A, it might have one meaning. If you use in line B, then it might have other meanings. So Sanskrit is a complex and very evolved language. So we'll talk about it later. So Krishna has so many names. So he's called Achyuta. What Achyuta means? I have already said this. What does Achyuta mean? Think. Achyuta. Separate it. Whenever you listen to some Sanskrit word, right? The key is to separate it and try understanding what is the meaning. Achyuta. Chuta means mistake or flaw. Achyuta means one who is flawless. Who is the only one in the entire Brahmanda who is flawless? Everyone has flaws. There's only one who is flawless, which is the Parabrahman, which is Narayana himself, which is Krishna himself, right? So he's called as Achyuta and he's called as Keshava. So you have so many names of Krishna. Every line consists of 4 names of Krishna. Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam. He's Achyuta, he's Keshava, he's Rama, he's Narayana. So if you sing one line, at the same time you're taking 4 names of Krishna. It's like very efficient of chanting the name, right? So also it's a lovely, beautiful song composed by Adi Shankaracharya. So every line when you are singing, you should think what might be the meaning of this name of Krishna, right? Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayan.
Kesavam Ramanarayanam.
Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayan.
Achyutam Kesavam Ramanarayanam.
Damodaram Vasudevam Harim.
Krishna Damodar Vasudevam.
Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham.
Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham.
Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham.
Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham.
Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje.
Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje.
Achyutam Keshavam Satyabhamamadhavam.
Achyutam Kesavam Satyabhamamadhavam.
Madhavam Sridharam Radhikarajitam.
Madhavam Sridharam Radhikarajitam.
Indiramandiram Chetasa Sundaram.
Mandiram Chetasa Sundaram.
Devaki Nandanam Nandajam Sandare.
Devaki Nandajam Sandhyate.
Say Achyutam Keshavam Satyabhamamadhavam. Krishna has 2 major wives. Who is that? Sridevi and Bhudevi are Narayana's wives. So when Narayana comes down as Krishna, who is the representation of Sridevi and Bhudevi Tayar? Yes, very good. Rukmini and Satyabhama. So we are praising him saying, hey Natha of Satyabhama, Achyutam Keshavam Satyabhamamadhavam. Madhavam Sridharam Radhika Radhitam. When you say Radhika, who is Radhika? Think. Who is Radhika? Radhika is none other than Sri Radharani herself, right? Sri Radharani is also called as Radhika. So what does Radharani do? Radharani is always in the smaranam, in the thinking of Krishna, right? She lives in the thinking of Krishna. She is Krishna herself in the female form. So she is the like if you have you seen Ardhanarishwaram? What do you mean when we say Ardhanarishwar? Have you not even heard this name? Ardha. When you heard a Sanskrit word, what do you? Nari Ishwar means
Ishwar means Shivan.
Parameshwara, right? Ardha means
Meaning
Ardha means half. Okay, now half Ardha Nari Ishwar. What is Nari? Nari means Nari means female. So when you say Ardha Narishwar, Parameshwara gave half of his body, like half of the representation in his entire life to Ambal, to Uma, right, to Parvati. So when we say Shiva, he is half Shiva and half Parvati. So he gave half representation of his life, his body and everything to Parvati. That's the representation of a husband and wife, right? They are equal and they're half and half of the life they live. Similarly, who is the half other part of Krishna? It is Radharani, right? So we say him, Radharani always thinks of Krishna, who is Radharani's Aradhya. Aradhya means one who look up to. So Radharani is devotee of Krishna. So who is Radharani's Aradhya? Krishna is Radharani's Aradhya. So we are saying Radhika Radhitam. Radhika Aradhitam. You say Radhika Radhitam. So what do you say? Achyutam Keshavam Satyabhamadevam Madhavam Sridharam Radhika Radhitam. Indira Mandiram. Who is Indira? Who might be Indira?
Krishna.
God.
Not
Krishna.
Indra. This is Indira.
Krishna.
Indira is a female name. That's a clue. Okay, now Sridevi Tayar, Mahalakshmi Tayar is also called as Indira, right? So Indira Mandiram Chetasa Sundaram. So who amongst you people you think whom do you think is very handsome? Yourself, huh? Virat Kohli is very handsome, huh? Krishna is very handsome. Look at him.
Sorry.
Handsome he is. Right? Who else? What?
Jasprit
Oh.
Bumrah.
Bumrah. Okay, Bumrah is handsome according to Satvik. Okay. So, according to Adi Shankaracharya, Krishna only is handsome. Extremely handsome. Chetasa Sundaram. So much of beauty that Adi Shankaracharya cannot hold it in his eyes. So, he's singing Chetasa Sundaram Devaki Nandanam Nandanam Sandare. What is the mother of, who is the mother of Krishna?
Devaki.
Devaki and Yashoda.
Yashoda. Very good. So he's Devaki Nandan. You can also call him Devaki Nandan. You can also call him Yashoda Nandan. See, he's so blessed. He has two mothers. He has two fathers. So how we'll see that story when we come to, we will finish Ramayana, then we'll go to Mahabharata. In Mahabharata, we'll see Krishna's story, right? Bhagavatam is there. So Devaki Nandana. Who is Devaki Nandana? Devaki's son. Nandana means son. So who is Devaki's son? Krishna. Devaki Nandanam Nandajam Santate. Okay, next para. Vishnave Jishnave Chakrine Chakrine
Chakrine.
Rukmini Ragine
Ragine.
Janaki Janaye
Janaki Janaki.
Vallavi Vallabayan
Vallavi Vallabha.
Sitayatmane
Rachita.
Kansavidvansine
Kansavidvansine.
Vashine Te Nama.
Chine Nama.
So Adi Shankaracharya is saying Vishnave Jishnave Shankine Chakrine. First question. How many hands does Krishna have? 4 is the correct answer. So when Krishna was born, right? Krishna, who is Krishna? Krishna himself is Narayana. So when Krishna was born, he was born with 4 hands. Yes. And like the way you got scared, no? Similarly, Devaki also, Devaki, who is Krishna's mother, who gave birth to Krishna, she was also very scared. Isn't it very abnormal if when the baby is born with 4 hands, right? It's weird, right? You all were born with 2 hands only, no? Anyone has 4 hands, 4 legs? No. Right? So if any baby is born with 4 hands, it is like abnormal only. So parents will be very scared. So Devaki was extremely scared. But she knows that it is normal because Krishna is Narayana. Narayana in the form of Krishna is born to her. So she knows that he is Chaturbhujadari. Chatur means 4. Bhuja means arms. Who is Chaturbhujadari? It's Krishna. So now Devaki said that Krishna's mama Kamsa was ready to kill Krishna. We'll see why. Right? Kamsa was ready to kill Krishna. He didn't want Krishna to live. So Devaki said, already your mama is like for trying to kill you and wanted to kill you. If he sees these 4 hands and all, right, he will have a lot of rage only. So Devaki prayed to Narayana, to Krishna, saying, please take off his two hands and remain with two hands only. So Krishna took away the two hands and he was a normal two-handed baby. Till the Kansavadam. So when Krishna grew up, when he was at the age of 14, what he did? He killed Kansa, who was a Rakshasa. He did the Vadam of Kansa. He won over Kansa. So once he won over Kansa, the other two hands were back. Because what did Devaki say? Devaki said that your mama Kansa, no, if you see, for example, we talked about one rishi called as Rishi Shringa. Why is he called Rishi Shringa?
Because he has a horn on his forehead.
He has a deer icon. So if you find someone like that, everyone will know, right? There is one person with this because they're weird, they're abnormal. Like, what do you say? They are different from others, right? So because they are different from others, everyone will want to see them like a celebrity. See, if Bumrah is in front of you, Satvik, if you know that Bumrah has come to your city, will you run to see him or not? To get his signature. So similarly, this person with a horn, right? Everyone will be very, who is this person with a horn? And they'll become famous, right? That's how people are becoming famous over YouTube these days. So they'll become famous and everyone will know them, right? If Krishna has four hands, like which is different from others, then everyone will know Krishna, right? Then Krishna, it will be easy for Kansa, who is a Rakshasa, to find Krishna. And if he finds Krishna as a baby, he'll try to kill Krishna. No one can kill Narayana. No one can not even touch the hair of Narayana. He's Parabrahman. But still, he will do his trial. And till Krishna grows into a young man, he should live away from the eyes of Kansa. Right. So, Devaki said, you take away your two hands. And once Kansa Vadam was done, once Kansa was killed, the two hands came back. And Krishna was always Chaturbhujadari. Right. So, where were we? So he has four hands. Now, whenever you go in the temple and when you see Krishna or when you see Narayana, in two of his hands, he'll be on both, all the four hands, he'll be holding something. What will he be? Very good. Then last one is very good. 3 out of 4. Anyone else?
Flute.
Shankh, Chakram, Lotus. Then
Sudarshan Chakra. Flute. Lotus.
Gada. Right? So in left hand he will be holding Shankam. In the right hand he will be holding Sudarshana Chakram. There are some kshetras, if you go amongst the 108 Divya Desams, there are some kshetras where in left hand he might be holding the Sudarshana Chakram, in the right hand is Shankam. Right? But may mostly he'll have Shankam in the left hand and Sudarshana Chakram in the right hand. And again in the third hand, left hand, he'll have the lotus, and here he'll have the gada. Right? So Adi Shankaracharya is saying Vishnu, he's also called Vishnu. Vishnave Jishnave Shankine Chakrine Rukmini Ragine Janaki Janaye. When he's Krishna, Radharani or the Jagannatha comes as Rukmini. When he's Rama, Jagannatha comes as when he's Krishna, Jagannatha comes as Radha or Rukmini. When he's Rama, Jagannatha comes as, who is Rama's wife? Sita. Sita is also called as Janaki. Why? I told this. And Sita is called Janaki. Why is she called Janaki? Because she is from the Janaka Desam. His father's name is Janaka. Right? Janaka's putri is Janaki. So she is also called Janaki. So when Narayana comes as Krishna, Tayar comes as Rukmini. When Narayana comes as Rama, Tayar comes as Sita or Janaki. So Adi Shankaracharya is singing Vishnave Vishnave Shankire Chakrine Rukmini Ragini Janaki Janaki Vallavi Vallabhayachitayatmane Kansa-vidhvansine vanshine te nama. You killed Kansa, you killed Vallabha. You are also the, what is the, when you see Krishna in images, right? Photos and all that. What will Krishna be generally holding? What is he holding? There. Behind me. He's flute. He's holding flute, right? So there are three kinds of flutes that Krishna plays, right? Vanshi, Murali, and there's one more kind. So it will be in different sizes. So if you see, there's a veena here, right? So there are different types of veenas. You call a certain type of veena Saraswati veena. They'll make Saraswati veena when it is made of wood. There are three pieces, and they combine all the three pieces, and then they make the entire veena. There is also something called as Ekanta veena. It's very special. This is a Ekanta veena. In a Ekanta veena, it's made of single piece of wood. Have you been to Mahabalipuram?
Yep.
Very good. What is the famous? Why are sculptures in Mahabalipuram very famous?
Because they had more lots of stones.
It
They
is
are
made
very
of a,
old.
that's okay. It's made of a single stone in the Kshetra Mahabalipuram. The carving in most places are made of single stones. It's very difficult to carve it in single stone. No, it's easy to attach, but it's very difficult to carve in single. So the Ekanta veena is made of one single piece of wood. So the sound will be superb. It's also called as, something is called as Trivandrum veena. Trivandrum veena. Why? Why? Because it will be small. This is the Ekanta veena also. It's Trivandrum veena also. It will be small and pretty and little. Right? So similarly, Krishna plays three types of flutes. One is called as Vanshi, one is called as Murali, and there's one more. I forgot the name. That is for veena, Ekanta veena. Right? So similarly, Vanshi is a type of flute that Krishna plays. Right? It will be small. Smallest one is called Vanshi. The medium one is called Murali. There's one more which is the longest one. Vanshi, Murali. I forgot the name. I'll tell in the next class. So Krishna plays different types of flutes. So Adi Shankaracharya is saying, where we Vishnave, Jishnave, Shankine, Chakrine, Rukmini, Ragine, Janaki, Janayi, Vishnavi, Vallabhaya, Chitayatmani, Kansavidvansini, Vanshine, Te Nama. So the one who plays Vanshi is Vanshine, Te Nama. Okay, next one more para we'll learn, then we'll sing Ramanama Vibha. Okay, what is the next para? Krishna Govinda,
Krishna Govinda,
He Rama Narayana,
He Rama Narayana,
Sripati Vasudeva,
Deva,
Srinidhe,
Srinidhi.
Achyutananda Madhavadokshaja,
Achyutananda
Madhavadokshaja, Dwarikana Draupadi Rakshaka, very, these are very interesting stories, right? Krishna built the great city of Dwaraka. Do you know where the Dwaraka city is now? It is in Gujarat, under waters. It is now under the sea. Right? You go and Google pictures of Dwaraka under sea. You will see that the city is submerged inside the sea and it is still there. So that is the thing of Krishna. People died because there was a natural calamity like tsunami. So the entire city was submerged under the sea. So we'll listen to all these stories when we see Mahabharata. Okay. So similarly, he's the one who saved Draupadi. So we are saying Dwarika Nayaka Draupadi Rakshaka. Right? So when you sing this song, every word when you sing, every nama of Krishna, when you sing, you think of the story behind it. And that is going to increase your love for Krishna. Right? Okay. So today is Ramanavami. Today is the day when Rama was born. Right? Rama was born in Punarpusa Nakshatra. So today is basically Rama's birthday. And there are a lot of devotees of Rama we'll see one of the stories of a devotee of Rama. He's called as Purandara Dasa.
She knows someone of
Okay. Purandara Dasa's story will say Purandara Dasa is the one who sang this Ramanama member song. He has sung many other songs also. There's one more beautiful song. Venkatachalanilayam Vaikunthapuravasam. He has sung such beautiful songs on Narayana and Rama. We will see his story today. So, there were one kind of couple, and the couple's name was Varadappa Nayakar and Leelavati was his wife's name, right? Varadappa Nayakar and Leelavati. So do you know? And Varadappa Nayakar, he did the job. He had a shop. The shop was a pawnbroker shop. Do you know what is a pawnbroker shop? Huh? Tell what is that? No. Pawnbroker means if you're in need of some money, if you want to take a loan, where will you go? Bank. Okay. In those days, when people wanted money, when we go to bank to take a loan, you should keep some security, right? What securities? Whatever you have, you will keep. Similarly, in those days, there will be a small shop and there will be pawnbrokers. So you have to go to them and keep some security, like some jewelry, your land document, or something like that. You should go and give them, and instead of that, they'll give you money to spend. So till you repay the money back, they'll have that document with them. They'll put interest and all that. So they will earn with that. So now, Bharadappa Nayakar was a pawnbroker. He ran a pawnbroker shop. And Leelavati Ammiyan was his wife. And these people, they wanted a kid who they wanted to be a devotee of Narayana, right? So they didn't have kid for a long time. And whenever they wanted a kid, they wanted the kid to be a devotee of Narayana. So they went to Tirupati and they prayed, asking, Tirupati. So they went to Tirupati and prayed, asking Narayana for a kid in such a way that he's a good kid and he's also a devotee of Narayana, right? So now what happened? A boy was born to them. And the boy's name was Chinnappa. Chinnappa. So Varadappa Nayakar and Leelavati had a son. His name was Chinnappa Nayakar. Chinnappa was the name. Now he grew up to be a very nice child. He was educated well. He scored like the first rank like Aniruddha. So all that he did. Then after education, he sat in the shop of his father. So he wanted to take over his father's business. So he started a pawnbroker shop and he was doing business nicely. But he was also a conjuice. What do you mean by conjuice? Greedy. So when people, want money, they are in need of money. There are some people because of their karma are not blessed with a lot of wealth, right? But you need money to live. Whenever in the material world, only then you'll get food. These days, you need money even for water, right? Some people are buying can water, no? You need money even for water, drinking water. Right? I don't know. Maybe going ahead, we might need money even for oxygen. You see what is happening in Delhi, right? Delhi's air quality is dropping. There's so much pollution, right? So, in the world to live, you need money. But because of your karma, some people are not blessed with money even to satisfy basic needs. So, when there is a requirement, they come with some item, they keep it at the pawnbroker shop and instead get money. That's the only way they can make a living, they can earn their food. So there was one nice bhakta of Narayana, of Krishna, who used to sing. And he used to have an instrument like this. Like a manjira, he had a nice instrument. And with that, he used to put the talam, he used to play that, and he used to sing nicely on the names of Narayana, on the names of Krishna. Now, what happened? He was in a place where he didn't have any money and he needed money for food. So he came to the pawnbroker shop. Now, who is in the pawnbroker shop? Who is running the shop? Chinnappa Nayaka, right? So Chinnappa Nayaka was running the shop. And when he saw the Santa, the devotee of Krishna, he could have given him some money just to help him saying, it's okay, you can keep it. But Chinnappa Nayaka is a conjuice. So he'll not give money to anyone for free. So he took that instrument, which he's actually using for, you know, playing music and singing about Krishna, about Narayana. He took that instrument and then only he gave the money. He said, I'll not give money without security deposit. So he took that and he gave the money, right? Similarly, one other day, there was one Brahmana who came to the Chinnappa Nayaka's shop. So Chinnappa Nayaka was good at his job. He also got married, right? He was an elderly person. He got married, and his wife's name was Lakshmi, right? So Varadappa Nayakar and Leelavati had the son Chinnappa Nayaka who took over the business. He was also a conjuice. He was not willing to help people. He asked for something, a security deposit, only then he'll give money. And then he got married. His wife's name was Lakshmi. So because he was running this business, he was very rich. So his wife Lakshmi was wearing a lot of jewels. She was wearing a diamond ring and all that. So now one day, one Brahmana came to his shop, and that Brahmana was very poor, but he wanted to do the Upanayana of his son. Now, what is Upanayana? Wearing a janeyu or punal is Upanayanam. So, when do they do Upanayanam? Whenever you have to start your education. So, when a Brahmana has to start learning Veda, Upanayanam is done. So once your Upanayanam is done, you have to start doing Sandhyavandanam every day. You have to start learning the Vedas, Vedantas. So the start of the learning of a Brahmana boy is marked by the ceremony of Upanayanam. So Upanayanam has to be done. So any function you do, it will need money. So this poor Brahmana came and asked for some money, stating that every month, like EMI, I will give it back to you, but I don't have any security deposit to keep. So I don't have anything to keep as security. You give me some money, right? Chinnappa Nayaka was like, no, if you don't have anything to keep as security, I can't give you any money. You can leave. So now the Brahmana needed money. He was returned empty hand by Chinnappa Nayaka. So what he did, without he didn't have any solution how he can get money now. So he straight away went to Chinnappa Nayaka's house. Now who will be at the house? Lakshmi Amma will be at the house. His wife is at house. And now Lakshmi Amma opened the door. She was wearing a lot of dress. She was wearing this diamond ring, a ring with a precious stone she was wearing. So the Brahmana said, your husband is not helping me. He's not giving me any money. So you give this ring to me. I'll keep this as security. And I will sell this ring and I'll get some money. Please help me. Now Lakshmi Amma had a very tender heart because this Brahmana was very poor and he was asking money for a good thing. He didn't want money for, enjoying or celebrating or anything. He wanted to do the Upanayanam of his son. This is very important, right? So Lakshmi Amma said, okay, I'll give you. And Lakshmi Amma, she removed the ring and then she gave it to the Brahmana. Now the Brahmana took that ring and he went to the market. He gave the ring, he got some money in return for the ring and he conducted the Upanayana. Right? One day, what Chinnappa Nayakar was sitting in the shop and the Brahmana who came earlier asking for money, Lakshmi Amma gave the ring to this Brahmana. Now the Brahmana is coming with the little son and the Upanayanam got completed. And this Brahmana went and sold the ring to one person, right, in the market. That guy is coming with the ring to Chinnappa Nayakar for money again. And the instrument, there was one man whose instrument Chinnappa Nayaka had gotten and he gave money to that man, right? That man is again singing on the road and he's having that instrument. But Chinnappa Nayaka couldn't understand that instrument he has already given me and I have the instrument. How come he bought another one? Because he's a poor guy, he has no money even for food. So for food also he had to keep that instrument to Chinnappa Nayaka so that he gets money. But he again got that instrument and he was singing with that instrument on road. And the Brahmana wanted to do the Upanayana of his son. Chinnappa Nayaka didn't give any money to him. But Lakshmi Amma gave. And the Upanayanam was done. He was seeing that the little boy's Upanayanam is done and he's wearing a punal now. And the other one is coming with this ring. And the ring looked the same as Lakshmi Amma's ring. Then Chinnappa Nayaka had a doubt that how come this person has Lakshmi Amma's ring. So he ran home and he checked with Lakshmi Amma that where is your ring? But Lakshmi Amma did something for good, right? She wanted to help someone by giving the money. So she prayed to Narayana, hey Narayana, my husband is coming to check if the ring is present or not. I don't have the ring. Please help me. So Narayana gave her the ring, and the ring was also there. Now everything is there, but the people who were in front of Chinnappa Nayaka's shop asking for something, they already got what they wanted, but Chinnappa Nayaka didn't give him anything. Chinnappa Nayaka was very surprised what has happened. So, and all these three people, the Brahmana and the one with the ring and the one who was playing the instrument, all these people, they were going in the same direction. So Chinnappa Nayaka followed those three. And those three people, they went into a cave. So Chinnappa Nayaka also went into that cave. And when he came back out of the cave, he came as Purandaradasa. He was blessed by Rama. He was blessed by Narayana. He became a devotee of Narayana because whenever his parents went to Tirupati, they prayed, no, like, give me a son who can be a devotee of Narayana. So Narayana blessed him with the talent in order to be a devotee, in order to sing a number of kirtanas. If you see Carnatic music, right? Who is learning Carnatic music? No one is learning. If you see Geeta Mandal, right, you will get a Lambodara Lakumikara. These are all basic songs. If you learn Carnatic music, your teacher will teach you, right? Padhumanabha Parama Purusha. School, sorry. Param Jyoti Swarupa. All these songs are sung by Purandaradasa. So Narayana blessed him with the talent to be able to sing on Narayana's name and be a great devotee of Krishna. So he went inside the cave following these three people. He realized his mistake, that how confused he has been. So you should always try to help people. You need not cross the line to help people. Whatever you have, if you have 100 rupees, you can help by giving 10 rupees. Right? That we can do. That is possible. So you should be like that. And Chinnappa Nayaka realized the mistake as he went into the cave, and Narayana blessed him. And when he came out of the cave, he came back as Purandaradasa. So now today, celebrating Ramanavami and also celebrating the songs sung by Purandaradasa, we will be singing the Ramanama member. Right? Let's sing. You can repeat it. Ramanama Vimpunama Vandanedara. Vayavillamanakke.
ಭಯವಿಲ್ಲ ಮನಕ್ಕೆ
Ramanama Vimpunama Vandanedara.
ನಾಮವನನದರ ಭಯವಿಲ್ಲ ಮನಕ್ಕೆ
ಮೂರು ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ
ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ಸ್ಯಾವತಾರವತಾನಿದ ರಾಮ
ಮತ್ಸ್ಯಾವತಾರವತಾನಿದ ರಾಮ
ತರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ
ವೇದವ ತರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ
ಬೆನ್ನಲಿ
ಬೆನ್ನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ
ರಾಮ ಕೂರ್ಮಾವತಾರಕ್ಕೆ
ಕೂರ್ಮಾವತಾರಕ್ಕೆ
ಭೂಮಿಯ ನೀರುಳು
ಭೂಮಿಯ ಪತ್ತು ನೀರು
ಪರಮಾವತಾರಕ್ಕೆ
ಮಾತಾಜಿ
ಬಗೆದು
ಬಗೆದು
ಮಾಲೆಯ ಧರಿಸಿದ ಸಲುಹುದಕ್ಕೆ ಭೂಮಿಯ ದಾನವ अवतार के ತಾಯಿಯ ಶಿರವನು ಅಲಿದನು ರಾಮ ಭಾರ್ಗವತಾರಕ್ಕೆ ವನವಾಸವತ ಮಾಡಿದ ರಾಮ ಜನಕನು ವಾಕ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾವ ಕಂಸನ ಕೊಂಡನು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬಿಡಿಸು ತಾಯಿಯ ಬಿಡಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸತಿಯರ ವ್ರತಗಳು ಕೆಡಿಸಿದ ರಾಮ ತ್ರಿಪುರರ ಸಲುಹುದಕ್ಕೆ ಸತಿಯರ ವ್ರತಗಳು ಕೆಡಿಸಿದ ರಾಮ ಸಲುಹುದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೀರಿದ ತಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಪಲ್ಲವ ತಾಲಿದ ರಾಮ ಸಮರ್ಥನು ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ರಾಮ ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಮ ನಾಮವೆಂಬ ನೆನೆದರ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಕರ್ತ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ಜಗಕ್ಕೆ Okay, now we have 10 more minutes. Whoever wants to sing can sing. Will you sing? Danya, will you sing Namadeva Kirtana? Why, Kanna? You have to learn.
माताजी
Huh? Yes, Kanna.
आत्मा रामा
Atma Rama. Okay, very good. Today is Rama Navami. You can sing Atma Rama.
आत्मा रामानंद रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भवभय हरण वंदित भवभय हरण वंदित चरण रघुकुल भूषण राज राजीवलोचन रघुकुल भूषण राजीवलोचन आदि नारायण अनंत शयन सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण
आत्मा रामा अच्युत केशव
हरिनारायण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण
Very good. Can you sing? Konjama.
आत्मा रामानंद रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा राम आनंद रमण
Ay. मेरी बात पढ़ रही है हाँ
माता जी
1 second let him complete हरण
वंदित चरण रघुकुल भूषण
राजीवलोचन
आदि नारायण आनंद शयन
आदि नारायण आनंद शयन
आदि नारायण आनंद शरण
सच्चिदानंद श्री
सत्यनारायण
Oh, you should complete with Atma Rama. Atma Rama Ananda Rama. Okay.
माता जी
हाँ करना.
I want to sing a small song. Can I sing?
You have already sung. Who else wants to sing? Everyone needs a Anish. Anish, can you sing?
No.
Mataji, I want to sing Sloka Mataji.
Gaurav, okay. Let Gaurav sing. Then who else can sing? Let's see. We have who else is there? Babita, can you sing? Anish, Babita. I have never heard you sing. Okay, Gaurav, you go ahead. Yeah.
I'll sing. I have learned one bhajan Mataji. Can I sing it?
Okay, sing.
राम 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 नाम तारकम राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम राम 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 नाम तारकम राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम जानकी मनोहरम सर्वलोकनायकम शंकरादि सेव्यमान कुंजनाम कीर्तनम राम 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 नाम तारकम राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम वीरशूल वंदितम रावणादिनाशनकम आंजनेय जीवनाम राजमंत्र रूपकम राम 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 नाम तारकम राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम.
Very good. Very nicely sung. Okay, now anyone new? I want.
माता जी can I sing? हे माधव हे मधुसूदन.
Wait, can I? You already sang, na? See, let's give chance to people who have never sung before in the class. If anyone wants to sing, yes, Babita.
I want to sing Atmarama.
You sing Atmaram. Very good, Kana. Sing.
आत्मानंद शरण अच्युत केशव अच्युत केशव वंदित चरण वंदित चरण रघुकुल भूषण आदिवलोचन रघुभूषण आदिवलोचन आत्मा रामानंद शरण सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण.
Very good. Atma. Always when you complete a bhajan, complete with the first song again. First line again. Atma Ramananda Ramana Achyuta Keshava Hari Narayana. Okay, you want to sing something? Okay, sing. Atma Ram only. Okay.
अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भवभय भवभय रघुकुल भूषण लोचन रघुकुल भूषण लोचन आदि नारायणानंद शयन आदि नारायणानंद शयन सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण आत्मा राम आनंद रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा राम आनंद रमण.
Very good. Okay. So,
Mataji.
okay. Yes, Kanna.
I want to sing Hey Madhava, Hey Madhusudana.
Okay, sing. Okay. This will be the last song of today. Yeah, sing.
He Madhava, He Madhusudana, Damodara, He Muradhara, He Madhava, He Madhusudana, Manamohara, He Yadunandana, Dinanava Bhava Vanjana.
Deena Vana Pava Bhaya Banjana.
He Madhava, He Madhusudana.
Very good. Okay. So, since today is Ramanavami, one special thing about Rama, I'll tell you. When Rama went to the forest for 14 years, we'll see that in the story. So, what have we seen in the story? Rama is just born to Kausalya. And Lakshmana Swami and Shatrugna Swami are born to whom? Sumitra. And Bharatha is born to Kaikeyi. We saw in the last class, right? So you should revise that and come again. So we in our Ramayana story, Rama is just born. So we'll see the story how Rama goes to forest for 14 years. So when he goes to Dandakaranyam, when he goes to the forest, when you walk with barefoot on the forest land, there'll be thorns and all that, right? It will prick you in your feet, right? And blood will come. And Rama was walking with his tender feet on the forest land, and there were a lot of thorns which were pricking him. So, what were Sita and Lakshmana doing? They were removing all the thorns and then they were moving forward. But Rama didn't remove the thorns. So, Sita had a question. Sita stopped him and Sita asked, Hey Rama, hey Swami, why are you not removing the thorns from your legs? Right? Yes. What we generally do whenever a thorn pricks you, what do? You remove it off and you throw it by the side. And if blood is coming, you will put band-aid. So they were walking on the forest and there were a lot of thorns pricking them. Sita and Lakshmana, they removed it from their leg and they continued walking. Rama didn't remove the thorns. So now Sita asked Rama, Swami, why are you doing like that? Rama said, whoever does a Sharanagati to me, whoever surrender themselves at my feet, I never leave them, even if it's a thorn. That's why Rama is Parabrahman. That's why he's Narayana, right? So even if it's a thorn, once you surrender at his feet, he will never leave your hand. So on account of that, we'll end today's class with Sri Rama Rameti. Right? You can repeat. Sri Rama Rama Rameti.
Shri Rama Rama Rameti.
Me Rame Manorame.
Rama Rama
Sahasranama Tattulyam.
Sahasranama Tattulya.
Rama Nama Varanane. You see this, say this 3 times. Shri Rama Rama Rameti. Rame Rame Manorame. Sahasranama Tattulyam. Rama Nama Varanane. Shri Rama Rama Rameti. Rame Rame Manorame. Sahasranama Tattulyam. Rama Nama Varanane. Very good. Now, what does this say? Anyone remembers the meaning? Who said this?
Mantras,
Huh.
if we tell once, it means like we told Rama's name 1,000 times.
Very good. This means that if you take Rama's name, it's equivalent to taking 1,000 names of Narayana, 1,000 names of Krishna. And who said this? Shiva. Right? Ishvaro Vacha. And we say Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manurame. Sahasranama, 1,000 names. Sahasranama Tattulyam is equivalent to Rama Nama Varanane, one name of Ram. Okay? Jai Shri Ram. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.